Tonight, a special conversation hosted by a popular Twin Cities restaurant. Awamni sits along the Mississippi River right here in downtown Minneapolis. It's known as a trailblazer in indigenous cuisine, helping to tell the story of Native American culture and history. Tonight, that conversation is going deeper through a special reading of a brand new book.
Yes, it's called The Indian Card, and it was quite literally released today. So brand new to the scene, but we'll tell you who's not new to the scene. We've got Carrie Schuettpelz. She spent several years working in the Obama administration on Native policy and homelessness. And tonight's event is sold out, but we're going to get a small taste of what will be discussed right here on the floor. Thank you so much for coming in. You made the trip from New York this morning, so whirlwind trip to Minneapolis. Tell us more about you before we dive into the book. Where did you grow up?
Well, I grew up in Iowa, so not far, and Minneapolis was certainly a place that we visited quite often, so it's fun to be back. I spent a long time working in policy, working in the Obama administration, and then I took a little bit of a break from that and went into creative writing. So I'm sort of back in policy, teaching in policy at the University of Iowa, and so writing this book was a really nice convergence of my passions and the things that I had been doing.
What really inspired you to write the book?
You know, they say you write the book you need, and I needed this book. I grew up really disconnected from my own native tribe, geographically especially. My tribe is in North Carolina, the Lumbee tribe. And I think I needed to really explore what it means to be connected to one's native community. I also needed to understand that I wasn't alone in feeling like I wasn't native enough. And you know, through that process, I did a lot of archival research, I did a lot of interviews, I talked to a lot of folks, and it was extremely healing to understand that I was not alone, but there are actually reasons, policy-related reasons, why a lot of us walk around feeling that way.
Yeah, you say that this book is meant for everyone, Native American or not. So how can the message from your book help non-Indigenous people as well to be better neighbors or to have more awareness and understanding?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think what's really important, there's sort of two things that are really important that I want people to know. One is federal policies written 100 years ago or more are still having profound impacts on Native people today. And sort of related to that, we're still here. I think that society often relegates Native people to the past, but we're still around, and we're still sort of walking around with those consequences of things that have happened for the last hundreds of years.
So you'll be talking with Sharon Day at tonight's event. She's an activist and elder enrolled in the Boys Fort Band of Ojibwe. So with her, what do you expect to talk about tonight?
I think it's always interesting to talk to Native elders, you know, people who have sort of lived these experiences for a long time. It's also always fun to talk to people kind of around where their community is. She's from not too far from here. She also has quite a track record thinking about food sovereignty, indigenous foods. There's a reason why we're having it at Awamni.
Yeah, in the right place.
And those are issues that are so connected to these broader issues of sovereignty that I explore in the book. So it'll be fun to sort of deep dive into that.
Yeah, and tell us more about what the book touches on.
So the book really began as a memoir. It began as my own journey in thinking about my Native identity. I had a couple kids along the way, so it sort of became about how I passed that on to my children. But I couldn't not tackle the idea of where did this come from. I carry a card in my wallet that says I'm a member of the Lumbee tribe, as do many Native people in this country. Where did that come from? My great-great-great-grand-somethings were certainly not carrying a card in their wallet, you know? Like, how did we get here? And so a lot of it was just historical curiosity, me trying to figure out what was the path that led us to where we are today. And then I interviewed a bunch of Native women who all had their own really profound stories about how this played out for them. And so sort of taken together, you know, it was a really meaningful journey to write, and I hope that, you know, people can take some of those things away too.
Absolutely. Tell us where people can find the book or learn more about you.
Everywhere books are sold.
Great.
Nice.
Great. Well, congratulations. It's a big day for you. We appreciate you coming in.
Thanks so much.
Thanks.